Good evening, everyone. History is filled with famous mysteries, but few are as unsettling as the disappearance of the USS Cyclops. Imagine a Navy ship longer than a football field, carrying 306 people, simply vanishing without a distress call, without wreckage, and without a single confirmed clue to explain its fate. More than a century later, the Cyclops remains the largest non-combat loss in U.S. Navy history and one of the greatest unsolved mysteries ever to unfold at sea. To understand why this disappearance shocked the world, we first need to understand the ship itself. Launched in 1910, the USS Cyclops was a massive Proteus-class collier built to transport coal and strategic cargo across the Atlantic during World War I, stretching 542 feet in length and displacing more than 19,000 tons. She was one of the largest cargo vessels in the U.S. Navy. On her final voyage, however, she carried more than 10,800 tons of manganese ore, a critical material used in the production of high-strength steel. The weight of that cargo pushed the ship well beyond its normal operating capacity. In early 1918, the Cyclops departed Rio de Janeiro bound for Baltimore. Before leaving Brazil, the crew reported a cracked engine cylinder, a problem serious enough that repairs were recommended upon returning to the United States. Instead of sailing directly home, the ship made an unexpected stop in Barbados before continuing north. On March 4, 1918, Captain George Worley sent what would become the vessel's final known message: "Weather fair, all well." After that brief transmission, the USS Cyclops disappeared. Days passed without another radio message. When the ship failed to arrive in Baltimore, the Navy launched one of the largest search operations of its time, covering thousands of square miles of the Atlantic Ocean. Yet investigators found nothing. There was no wreckage, no lifeboats, no oil slick, and no confirmed trace of the ship or the 306 people aboard. With no physical evidence to examine, historians have spent more than a century reconstructing the disaster from the clues left behind. The vessel carried no distress signal, suggesting whatever happened occurred suddenly. It had already suffered mechanical problems before leaving South America. The cargo of manganese ore was exceptionally heavy and may not have been evenly distributed, placing tremendous stress on the hull. Questions also surrounded Captain Worley's leadership during the voyage, including reports that an experienced cargo officer had been removed from duty before the ship sailed. Although the captain's final message reported fair weather, later analyses indicate the ship may have encountered rough seas after leaving Barbados, increasing the strain on an already overloaded vessel. As the decades passed, the disappearance became closely associated with the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. Although the Cyclops actually vanished south of the triangle's traditional boundaries, its mysterious fate became one of the most famous stories connected to the region. The mystery deepened in 1941 when two nearly identical sister ships, the USS Proteus and USS Nereus, also disappeared while carrying heavy cargo across similar waters. Three nearly identical ships, three unexplained disappearances, no confirmed wreckage from any of them. These remarkable similarities have fueled speculation for generations, even though no scientific evidence supports paranormal explanations. Today, most historians believe the answer is probably far less mysterious than the legend suggests. The leading theory is structural failure. Overloaded with dense manganese ore, the Cyclops may have experienced catastrophic stress on its hull. If the cargo shifted during rough seas, the added strain, combined with the damaged engine, could have caused the ship to break apart suddenly. Because manganese ore is extremely dense, the wreck may have plunged rapidly into the deep Atlantic, leaving little or no floating debris and giving the crew no opportunity to send a distress call. Other theories, including a rogue wave, sabotage, or a German U-boat attack, have all been proposed over the years, but none has been supported by convincing evidence. More than 100 years have passed since the USS Cyclops disappeared, and the Atlantic Ocean continues to guard its secret. Whether the wreck lies intact beneath miles of water or has long since broken apart across the seafloor, one fact remains unchanged: 306 sailors and passengers never came home. Until the USS Cyclops is finally discovered, it will remain one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in maritime history. A powerful reminder that despite all of humanity's technological advances, the ocean is still capable of hiding its deepest secrets. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of one of history's greatest maritime mysteries, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for our next journey into the past.